isn't life great as a glucose molecule? We can just float around in the cytoplasm all day. It's really nice here, and there's plenty of water here.
Yeah, I guess, but haven't you ever considered leaving the cell?
Well, yeah, I guess. But the microtubules brings us news every day. So what's the problem? Just yesterday, it told me about this amino acid mess up. The ribosomes were making all the wrong proteins. Stupid messenger RNA. Why can't you ever transcribe the DNA right?
Oh no, I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
It's just a little mistake. All the cell's functions have been a little out of line recently.
Don't you understand? The cell has been messing up more and more every day. I was wondering why just yesterday we didn't get taken to the mitochondria. We were forgotten. The cell is messing up. The DNA must be too messed up for the cell to even fix. Before we know it, this cell is going to go straight into
apoptosis. Cell apoptosis will commence in 2 hours. Lysosomes, please prepare to unleash your digestive enzyme. That is all, everyone. Thank you and have a great day.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Freaking out isn't going to help. We need to calm down and think of something.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Oh, wait. I have an idea. Why don't we just escape through the cell using simple diffusion? You're lazy, and it doesn't require any energy, so I think it'll work.
What? Simple diffusion? I don't get that. What in the world? What in the cell does that mean?
Well. It seems that those that never even considered leaving the cell didn't bother to understand how it works. Let me explain.
Simple diffusion is basically the movement of particles from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. The molecules continue to move until there's an equal distribution of molecules on both sides of the membrane. It does not require ATP and energy. When water diffuses through a selectively permeable membrane such as a cell membrane, it is called osmosis. When molecules move across the membrane using simple diffusion, they can directly pass through without needing a protein for assistance. The steeper the gradient, the faster the rate of diffusion.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Let's go find the cell membrane.
No, wait, the cell membrane is that...
Woohoo! We made it. Wow, I never knew it looked like this. So cool.
Look at it.
Look at what?
This membrane. Does this look like the cell membrane to you?
Okay. Let me guess. Let me explain.
The cell membrane and the nuclear membrane have significant differences. For one thing, the cell membrane is made of a phospholipid bilayer or 2 layers of in-facing phospholipid molecules. The phospholipid has 1 head and 2 tails, and the membrane is held together by the interaction of the tails. On the other hand, the nuclear membrane has a double phospholipid bilayer, or 2 of these bilayers, with a space in between called the perinuclear space. Another significant difference is what these 2 membranes contain. The cell membrane has a number of proteins, transport, receptor, and marker proteins, 2 of which are shown here. On the left is a channel protein, and the right is a marker protein with a carbohydrate chain coming off. Unlike the cell membrane, the nuclear membrane has pores, which allow substances to enter and exit the nucleus.
Oh, shoot. I guess this is the nuclear membrane then.
Yep, it looks like it. Unfortunately, that means that we're the farthest away from the real cell membrane. It'll be quite a journey. Oops. Oh, we finally made it. Look, it's the cell membrane.
Whoa, this is amazing. Wait, you're saying we're supposed to go through this thing?
Don't worry. Remember the diagram I showed you to explain? All we have to do is diffuse through the spaces. Okay, we can do this.
Oh,
Stand here. When I count to 3, diffuse. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go!
What do you mean go? I can't go through. And even if it's not solid, it's not letting me in.
What are you talking about? Watch. Oh, ow. Yeah, I guess you were right. But why? We have to find out why this is happening.
I can tell you what's happening. Oh no, don't try looking for me around there. My name is Nucleus, and you're inside my cell. I heard you mistook my membrane for the cell membrane and got curious.
Are you actually gonna help us? After all, we're trying to escape from your cell.
Don't worry, I'm a friend, though not for long.
What is that supposed to mean?
You see, when cell apoptosis happens, before the cell breaks down and gets digested, the nucleus is broken down by macrophages. I don't have a chance to escape, but I'll help you guys. Anyways, here's why you can't get out.
Hydrophobic means water-hating or repelled by water. Hydrophilic means water-loving or attracted to water. Substances that are polar will dissolve in water, while substances that are nonpolar will not dissolve in water. The phosphate head of a phospholipid is hydrophilic and the tails are hydrophobic. Since glucose is hydrophilic, it cannot pass through the cell membrane with cell diffusion.
Have you two ever heard of facilitated diffusion?
Facilitated diffusion is a type of diffusion that relies on special protein membrane channels to assist in transporting specific substances across the membrane. Ions and some larger molecules use facilitated diffusion across the membrane. Like simple diffusion, it does not require energy, and the molecules still move in and out of the cell based on the concentration levels of that molecule on both sides of the cell membrane. Now, the two glucose molecules go to find a protein membrane channel so they can diffuse out.
They're coming. I have to go. With this knowledge, both of you can continue on your journey without me. Good luck and goodbye.
Thank you, Nucleus.
We have to go. We have to get out of this cell. Let's go find a carrier protein.
Great, we're hydrophilic, the carrier protein's out of order, Nucleus is dead, and we're being chased by a lysosome.
There's something I didn't tell you. There's still one more option for us to get out of this cell. It might be a little hard for you, considering it does require energy. ATP to be exact.
Never mind that, what is it?
Active transport.
Active transport is the movement of molecules against the gradient, which requires energy, usually in the form of ATP. Channel or carrier proteins serve as membrane pumps that carry the ions or particles going across the membrane. Other than these pumps, examples of active transport are endocytosis and exocytosis. In class, you learned about the sodium-potassium pump. Glucose can exit through the cell membrane using a different set of membrane pumps, called glucose transporters. As shown in the videos, these glucose molecules require active transport to cross the cell membrane.
Where do we get the ATP?
Well, even though the cell is going through apoptosis, it still needs energy. That's why we're at the mitochondria.
Okay, let's go look for ATP. It's been 10 whole minutes and we haven't found anything. And there's something scary staring at us.
Wait, you did it!
Did what?
The thing over there is ATP. That's what we've been looking for.
I thought it was some kind of shiny energy or something.
No. Remember, ATP is a molecule, just like we are. And we're about the same size, too. Come on, let's take it and go.
10 minutes until cell apoptosis. All systems prepare for cell apoptosis. And as always, have a great day.